Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we got another product to review, and it's a little bit of an add-on to another product that we've already reviewed. And with this product right here, you could probably tell what it might be. But until we get into that, let's go ahead and roll that intro. Okay guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be reviewing the radio upgrade module for the Pip-Boy. Now this product was actually a very nice product. You can find this for about $40 to $50. If you go on eBay, you can find it for $80. And I got this for $30 from my nearest nerd shop. And it's a really nice product in the pack, and it's by the One Company again because it's part of the same product as this. And it's a very nice product. I had no problems with it, and everything about it was very nice. So when we come over to the box, we can come over and see that it has that One Company and how the other boxes have came out with all the like, you know, vintage style lettering, the way everything comes out to be. It's very nice. We go on the sides, it's pretty normal on those sides. And if we look under here, you can see how it says. It just fits right in. You don't have to worry about moving anything. And then also it talks about up here like how it's a sound you're longing to hear. This is the little plate, and then also it says Rob Co. under here, which is still a very nice touch by the One Company. And then on this side, it says it's the finest tone quality you've ever heard. It has a vintage style man holding the Pip-Boy, and it goes a little bit over the product details right here. So when we go in to open the box, it comes in a small box like this, and then it has all the parts. So we're just going to show the instruction manual real quick. So this is how the instruction manual comes. Once again, it's that same One Company, nice imagery, very easy to figure out once you get the hang of instructions. And this build in total has 31 instructions. So it's not that big. It's not that big of a deal. It's just more of, fitting it in and stuff. And on this side of the box, you have the Vault-Tec symbol. And it's still a very nice touch to the box. So when it comes to the rest of the product, we see that it's very okay packaging. I did not like that about the packaging. I like that it slid off so easily and you could get it so easy, but it felt a little bit unsafe for me. I felt like stuff could fall out of it, and I was scared that I lost pieces. But I didn't, which is amazing. But in here we can see we have all the old pieces of what used to be the radio on this Pip-Boy. And in fact, all you had to do on this upgrade module was, if we pull the Pip-Boy over, on the bottom of the radio, which is right here, all we did was we would take out these screws. We would also have to take off these, and then take off the front screws that are right here. And then we just slide this out, and then we'd slide this out, the middle piece, which had the Nixon tubes in it, and then we'd put together the assemblies, and then we'd put this piece back on, and then you have the radio upgrade module. So, I mean, it's a pretty easy upgrade when it came down to it. You just take off a couple things and then throw it back in there. There was no extra wiring needed. Everything came pre-done, and it also came with something pretty cool in it, which I'd like to show you. So when it came to the rest of the packaging, we could see that this piece
is amazing and very, very beautiful. This was what was wrapped around the main speaker, and all the little components were wrapped around little pieces of this, but this is actually the Boston Bugle, which is a very nice touch to everything. And if you get a little bit bored whenever you're building this, or even just sitting there doing nothing, you can actually use this piece of paper and you can read the little news clippings on it, which is a very nice touch.
So, when it comes to the operation of this, how does it work? How does the radio module actually work? Well, in fact, when you come over here, that button that I told you in the Pip-Boy review right here actually works. Now, it's not as toggly as, say, the other button that we had, and I can go ahead and pull that one out. So it's not as toggly as this button, where you just do that, which I really do wish we still had, because that was a really nice button to push. It felt, rustic. It felt like it's a Pip-Boy. It's a piece of hunkin' like metal on your arm, and it's a piece of machinery, and that's a really machinery feel to me, and I like that. But it isn't like that. In fact, all you do when we start it up is you press this button, you turn it around, and there we go. And this is how it is. So we can actually turn that down real quick. So to turn it down, you hold on the back portion of the button. To turn it down, to turn it up, you hold on the front portion of the button. To switch between FM and radio channels, you click the buttons, either one. If you guys can see in there, there's a light inside the actual tuning knob, and then also the Nixon tubes finally light up, which is really cool to see in the dark. And I can actually get a picture of that for you. And then to turn it off, you would just double tap it twice and it turns off, which is really cool. They kept everything else, so this really has no purpose. So since this is finished, I went ahead and put finishing into this, so now it's there forever. And other than that, everything else on it, that's about it for the radio upgrade module. Now, when it comes to the quality of it, yeah, I think it's a very good quality. The speakers really has a really good sound to it. Everything else about it, it's a normal, hard plastic, it's a good plastic. And also I like the fact that I didn't have to, rework everything else, like the tuning dial, and this was the old system in it, which is a rubber band, and let me tell you, that was a hard system. So I'm glad I didn't really have to do that. Installation was very easy. Like I said, you just take out a couple screws, slide this piece off, and then you slide the middle piece off, and then you throw it all back together with the batteries inside, and then there you go, you're done. Now, it's like I said, the only thing I don't like about it is that button. That button makes me kind of mad because I miss the old button. The old button was very, very, very satisfying to push. You want to come up to radio, you want to turn it on, all you have to do is just, so good. And that's how it is in the game, which is you just push the button to start up your radio. But other than that, it's a very nice product. If you want to add something to your Pip-Boy, if you do buy a Pip-Boy, go ahead and buy it. It's worth it. You'll have the lighting Nixon tubes, and then also the lighting tune dial, which is also something else I like. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Fallout radio upgrade module for the Pip-Boy. If you haven't seen my video on the reviewing the actual Pip-Boy itself, go ahead and check it out. She'll be up here. And then if you haven't seen anything on this bad boy, the Pip-Boy stand, I'll go ahead and link that down in the description. But I want to thank you guys for joining. This product, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's a very good product. The one company still has yet to let me down. So far they're on a good streak, and I give them props. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day. This has been McGarrett.